So we are going to try and get more distance by testing a PXG Black Ops driver with the maximum length driver shaft of 48 inches. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Gary Martin, and today joining us with Sam Smith from Golf Repairs to You, where we're going to be performing a little bit of an experiment. We've got a Black Ops driver from PXG with a standard stock length shaft in it.
Yeah.
And we're going to be testing it with a maximum length 48-inch shaft, which, I mean, is that about 2.5 inches longer?
It's 2 1/4. So the one at the minute plays 45 3/4. So because with my universal adapters, it can vary a little bit with length. But yeah, we've done the exact same shaft. So Riptide LX 60 stiff, but yeah, 48 inches. So it's 2 1/4 inches longer than standard. So we're just going to see, so if anyone's seen the shorter video, if we can actually gain distance in trying to get it weighted correctly. I've got my suspicions already, but yeah, it'll be an interesting video.
I guess this is probably a test that, obviously if people seen that, Bryson's been experimenting with longer shafts, something you could be curious and wonder whether it might work for you guys at home.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, was it a couple of years ago? I think Bryson started getting into kind of long drive, and then he was doing kind of longer shaft lengths. And even me, even before I kind of had my fitting studio and I was kind of just selling online, I had a lot of people say, can you just leave it uncut, build it to 47, 48 inches? And it's fine, but you need to get it weighted correctly, as you'll see in a minute. Definitely.
Right, so what we're going to do, start off baiting some drivers with standard stock length. Just get a base.
So I'm doing the test, aren't I?
Sam's doing the test.
Yeah, so we're just going to start with a standard shaft length as a reference point. We'll get the swing weight on the scale now as well at the minute. So these shafts are quite tip heavy, so already the swing weight will be pretty heavy. So get it, it's like D8. Just under D8, so it's already very heavy. But that's the issue. Even if we started with a stock weight that's, say, a more normal swing weight, we wouldn't be able to then take the weight out when we go to the longer length. So I kind of need to keep it at this for now, and then we can try and get swing weights as similar as we can. To
put that in, simple terms, is when you put that shaft in, the swing weight's going to rock it really high, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is the thing. So in a minute when we test it, every 1/2 inch it affects the swing points by 3. And if we've got 2 1/4 inches, it's going to go up like 13 swing points, which is like massive.
So if we take the weights out of the head and put the lowest weights in the head, it'll at least bring it as close as
I don't think we could physically get that same swing weight unless this started heavier. But then even then it won't be very playable. And this is the thing, this is what every person's going to have by going full length shaft. It's getting a head that's versatile enough to kind of do the weight changes.
Well, I think what we've got to do is test that in stock length, test this without swing weight in it, like the guys would do from home, and then finally test it but swing weight as best you can.
Yeah, and then we'll just see the data. Like, so if anyone saw the Furloughed video, it was a very big difference. So yeah, we're just going to be doing the opposite basically by taking weight out instead of adding weight. So yeah, we'll see.
Good luck.
Alright, let's see how this goes. A little bit left, not too bad.
Strikes off.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
We've done a couple of videos with this Black Ops driver today, and I must say, it's absolutely stunning.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Like I said, it's still waiting on the tour heads to arrive. They've been delayed slightly.
If you're in the market for a driver this year, it's definitely one to sort of, have a think about.
Yeah, they've definitely done quite a bit with it this year. Added a lot more carbon into the head. That's better. Still got it. It's hit it a tad, but it's fine. Yeah. Not too bad, not too bad far. Like I said, it's weighted a bit different for me anyway, but length purposes, I play mine either 45 and 45 3/4 anyway. So length feels fine, doesn't feel kind of long to me, but yeah, the next one's going to be a different story.
I think it's going to be interesting. I won't mind just having like a practice swing myself, because I've never actually had a 48-inch shaft in my hands.
It's massive.
I'm not used to shafts that long.
I've tried it before, and yeah, again, experimented, trying to get a weighted dry, and it's just so hard to get the weight in a region that's like playable, basically.
Yeah.
You'll see in a minute, it will just skyrocket up. Yeah, a lot of fitting centres. We can't go, I'd say, between 45, 45 and a half.
Just have a feel of that. Oh, you need to.
So yeah, we'll wait in a minute, but
wow, in terms of length, that's outrageous.
it just feels so heavy.
You just have a practice swing. That is insane, Sam. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, and that's the thing. But that's the thing. People can play that if they want to, which is like just crazy.
Let's just. I mean, I've got to have a whack with it just for purposes of video. But
But you watch this now.
once it's swing weighted right.
I think this is just going to be on the scale.
Oh, you think it'll still be on?
Yeah, just that F range. There we go.
Could somebody play that swing weight?
If you want one, I think it's going to do much benefit.
Why do they have it on scale then?
They're just, I think they're just as a guide, really.
Yeah.
E9.
E9.
Which is not playable.
No.
It's like the fake ping 3-wood head.
All right.
It's like that weight.
Right, I don't want to try that then.
It's a lot of work,
Yeah.
basically, for no gain, I don't think. Like I said, we'll see in terms of data if we can kind of...
Oh, yeah, you've got to hit some balls in that swing weight, haven't you? I forgot about this.
Yeah,
bit.
so we've got to hit this first. And like I said, I definitely can't get, even with the lightest weights, we can get it into a swing weight that's the same. It's just not physically possible.
Yeah.
The only way you could is if you change the grip, but it's different. It's not a fair comparison then. God, I feel so far away. I'm like nearly off my mat.
Right.
For starters, I've had to move where we're putting the ball because I feel like I'm going to hit my shafts.
Right.
So that's a good start. But it's so long. I feel miles away.
Could be an expensive practice swing.
It could be.
Imagine if you takes out all the shafts.
That's right.
It's a frozen rogue.
That felt a lot of work.
I think I can't see you gaining any distance with that weight.
No, and that's the thing. Obviously, people think going long is going to hit it further, but
If
it's too heavy. You can't
get
gain speed.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't feel like I could put any more in that. Oh. Caught the ground, which is a telltale sign it's too heavy.
I mean, look, you can't delete it because it's happened due to the driver.
And like I said, you can tell straight away I've just caught the ground because there's too much going down like vertically, basically. So again, it's so hard to get that timing, especially with a swing weight being heavier. Turn a bit, but already it feels so much harder work.
Sounds like you're breathing heavier.
Yeah. Takes it out of you. Because like I said, because it's moved so much in terms of swing weight, you've got to put more effort in to kind of hit a decent shot.
It's no good if you're playing in a 36-hole comp, this is it.
No, but I can tell like my follow through, I'm having to like really hold it off.
Engage your core more.
Yeah, I can feel it.
To stand up.
Just, it's definitely more effort, which is not what you want.
So do you think we'll see club speed slower for this one?
I think similar, or maybe slower. I can't. Again, the purpose of this is to maybe gain speed, but I can't see it. It's caught ground. That's the thing. It's so inconsistent.
I think it's a bit similar to when we did shorter shaft length, where it's just the weight is just out.
It's
throwing
it's completely
everything.
opposite to what the shorter one was, but you've gone now. You're feeling too much, and it's just too much hard work.
I think you've got to swing weight it.
Oh yeah, like I said, I'll try and get it best I can.
And let's see where we are then, because I think then it'll play somewhere a bit closer to...
Even doing this, it feels like so tall just to like adjust it. So I'm going to get every weight into 2.5 gram, but it won't be, like I said, is what the swing weight was before, about D8.
It's impossible.
Yeah, it's just impossible. The only way you can do it is if you go heavier grip, if you wanted to keep the same shaft length. And again, then you kind of change in even more characteristics. So yeah, so 2.5 on both. Right, let's see what we can get it to. Like I said, I think I've took out 12.5 gram. So it's helped, but it's still going to be E something. In fairness, you're not far off, you know. Oh, it might be. Oh, it is. D9.5, it's about as close as you're going to get. It's only 1.5 points off. It's not too bad. So this will be interesting. Like I said, definitely a lot more playable.
To call me stupid, you put the lightest weights in that you can.
Yeah, so I've got 2.5 gram in each weight, which is the lightest weight.
If you had no weight then?
I don't know if it affects performance because you've got holes going into the head. Yeah, I'll tell you what, there's one which doesn't have a hole. So I'm going to take that out because it shouldn't affect performance. If it starts affecting performance, we'll change it, but this should get it now. There you go, like I say. But yeah, oh, that feels way better.
That's it.
Well, you feel that now. Feels more playable. Bang.
I just want to be careful here. It's
so long.
Yeah, I want to be careful. I mean, for a long drive compound range and a bit of fun, I'd love to have a few whacks with that.
Like I said, that's more playable. Straight away, I feel like I can actually put a good swing on it.
Yeah, you could swing it, but getting used to that length. But do you think you'd adapt to it? Do you think you could actually adapt?
Yeah, people adapt to it because it's all they know, really.
I just think if I hit that, it's going to go miles.
And obviously, there's better ways to do it. Obviously, we've done it with a fair comparison of a 60 gram shaft.
I've got to hit one before.
Yeah, hit one if you want.
Let me just change the settings.
Stay tuned.
Yeah. Video.
But yeah, there's better ways to do it because you could go like 40 gram shaft, 50 gram shaft, so that helps a lot with swing weight.
Yeah,
but again, this is a more realistic way where someone could maybe even say extend their driver to 48. So yeah, there's no doubt like in that exact head you could get a swing weight that's a lot more playable.
I've just put it on PXG Gem 4 foot laugh. This is getting the full tank. Yeah, let's do this right.
Again, all that's done is like
spun,
gone high.
Yeah.
And again,
it's a good ball speed, but it's just too spinner.
That's a shame.
But again, it's you're changing your point of impact and your timing because the shaft length's completely different. Like I said, it can change your path, it can change angle of attack, strike location. And like I said, when do you spin it? 3,400? Never.
No. You just stand here and because it's so long, you think I'm going to be able to hit this miles, but actually,
you're out the middle.
Yeah.
But how you've delivered it.
Any better, really.
Come on, Sam.
Let's give it a go. Bit left. Didn't feel as hard work though. Just turned a lot. But yeah, personally, I don't see the point.
So when the long drive hitters have drivers made for them, are they going longer in shaft?
They're 48,
yeah.
But it'd be two things. The shafts are lighter.
Yeah.
The head weight's lighter. So the swing weight's fine. The swing weight's normal. Like I said, but as soon as you adapt a normal type of club to long drive length, you just can't get it weighted right.
So that's why then they're using these Autoflex shafts and things like that.
Yeah, like Autoflex are dead light. Again, like I'd say the head weight's a good 10 grams lighter than a normal stock head.
Yeah.
So straight away that gets a swing weight in a more normal place. No, so it's fine. Like I said, again, if you can get it say D2, like a normal swing weight for a lot of people, then yeah, there might be some benefit. But it's so hard to get it there.
You're hitting it flowy, aren't you? Because it's too long.
It's too long. Ugh. So even reweighting it's not really going to cure a lot of that.
No. It's one of the things you probably don't think about, actually. It seems stupid that we won't think about that, but you don't, do you? Because you're hitting it off a tee.
Yeah.
You know, but you're putting a shaft in there that's like 2 inch longer and more.
But I've had it before in fittings where people start catching the ground. As soon as you go a bit shorter in length, it just cures it. And like I said, also we've gone to the extremes as we like to. But I don't feel like I can swing it quicker.
Yeah.
Really, even though it's meant to go quicker.
So maybe we are learning something, that distance is going to come more from speed than length of shaft.
I think so. Like I said, I think a lot of stuff like this is like a myth, really.
Yeah.
Oh, longer shaft hits it further. Yeah, in the right way
if
it will.
If you can create the speed.
If you can create the speed, and then if you can get it weighted. Exactly. Because like I said, we've had to get it to D8, but by taking a weight out, which we shouldn't have to do.
So even, a master fitter trying to do the best you can with what you've got, you still can't really get it.
Nah, I can't get it where I'd want
where
to.
you'd want it to be.
And you're a scratch golfer, so what chance does the average Joe?
Yeah, so what chance?
Yeah, and it's like, if someone came in to me and said, I want to have a fit in for 48-inch shaft, I'd just say, I won't do it.
I'm not the man for you.
Because you can't get it weighted properly.
Yeah.
So it will never be as good as it could be.
That were a bomb.
Bit better, but I'd still say standard length felt way better.
Yeah.
Should have done this against the Freewood lamp. That'd have been an interesting one.
Well, Freewood would have probably won.
I think it were 4 inches difference, I think it is, which is massive.
These are spinning up now so much, like 3,000 spin.
Again, because your strike point changes, I'm hitting everything out the bottom now. Yeah, not good. Oh, getting caught ground.
Shall we just have a look?
Well, it's just...
there's no
it's
point
too
in taking them
unpredictable.
sort of heavy shots out, because it's not like an anomaly caused by a
No,
bad
I've
swing.
done about 3 or 4.
It's caused by the fact that, that's what happens with a 48-inch shaft, and that's what you're here to see.
Yeah, it's just like I said, I've not seen any game. We'll look at the data, but nothing stands out and go, you should definitely go 48-inch.
Well, I think from what I've learned, because we're always learning something with these tests, it's the fact that distance is going to come more through speed, being able to maintain speed and control the golf club over just putting a longer shaft in your club.
Yeah, like I said, we've kind of debunked the myths, really. You think Freewood shaft's more control. It wasn't, because even when it was weighted correctly, the dispersion wasn't as good.
Yeah.
And then, longer shafts go further. We don't. We're not seeing any proof yet that it does it. We'll check the numbers now.
So what goes further then is the right shaft length, isn't it,
exactly.
for
The
you?
right shaft length, the right weight, and that's the point of getting fitted.
Yeah.
As soon as you get it in the right
configuration.
Yeah, the right configuration. I mean, you look at the video where we alter the loft of your current driver.
Yeah.
All we did was change loft, nothing else changed, and you were just hitting it miles left.
Yeah.
So you need to get all these things adding up to get the performance.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's just so hard to do when the shafts...
You out of breath, pal?
Took it out of me. I need a break after that. Really,
So standard length is better, isn't it? If you look at...
Yeah, standard lengths, better numbers, more realistic numbers. You can see dispersion. I was a bit left with everything, but you could definitely see I wasn't as far left with the longer shaft. And again, even if the swing weight was heavy, I think the shaft length being so long just made you have to naturally come flatter and just more release. You can see distance varies loads. I mean, you look at kind of standard length 5.5, which is very predictable.
Yeah.
And both of them are even worse with reweighted, because I caught the ground a couple of times. But you can just see there's no consistency, and there's more drop off. As soon as you kind of miss strike one.
I think the length of the shaft just outweighing anything you could have done with swing weights, isn't it?
Yeah, like I
It's
said,
too long.
ball speed is nothing. It's half a mile an hour, which is nothing. And like I said, launch changes a little bit, spin changes a little bit, but it's for consistency. Look at the spin deviation.
Yeah.
229, 63, 6807. So it's just that consistency, which you've got way more of with a normal length shaft. So yeah, and then club data.
Oh, that's interesting. You have actually swung the reweighted faster.
Yeah, so I have swung it quicker, but it's just
not as efficient.
It's not as efficient. It's hard to get the time, and I feel like I'd need an orange tee.
Yeah.
If I had that,
Yeah.
because you can see strike change. You can see it was lower on the face with both options really. Angle attack a bit different, path's different with both as well.
Yeah.
I wasn't actually as inside as I thought, to be honest. But
is that your angle of attack?
That one,
that's
I need a
positive.
Up, yeah, I up on it a lot.
Jesus, that's insane.
But yeah, you can see where it gets a bit too severe and a long shaft. You can easily see how you can kind of catch your ground. Like I said, the face and path doesn't look hugely different, but I think it's just a connection. Yeah. You can see connection change loads. Dynamic lie as well. You can see because the shafts are longer, the line will goes a lot more upright. That's why I hit it more at the bottom, because basically the toe goes up, so it changes your point of impact lower down the face, and you can see that quite clear as well. There's potentially something in it in terms of reweighting it, because you can see that I have picked up a bit of speed, but it's only 1.5 mile an hour. It's not a lot. And you can see that if you didn't reweight it, you do lose that speed. So this test has kind of proved that you can pick up speed, but for the sake of 1.5 miles, it's not worth it.
It doesn't outweigh, does it?
No, you'd need to be gaining probably 5 miles an hour to maybe justify it.
So I think it's safe to say, guys, if you've ever thought about trying, a longer shaft to try and gain distance, save your money.
Yeah, it's not worth it. Like I said, there's better ways to do it. You could maybe go lighter shaft, lighter grip to help, but yeah, it's just, I can't see it being a huge gain. Even if you got it weighted a bit more realistic swing weight.
I think the key point you mentioned is this video is because people will question why the long drivers do it, or trying to get more distances. They've got different weighted heads.
Yeah, exactly. They have special heads, so they're probably about 10 grams lighter than a normal stock head.
Yeah,
and that's to offset the shaft length. So like I said, their swing weights would be normal, where it's so hard to get it like that with a normal stock head.
Yeah.
And again, it's not something I'd recommend. Like I said, if someone came to me and wanted to do it, I'd just advise against it.
And another thing as well is you've got to consider that, me, you, Dan, you guys at home, we're not speed training to be long drive hitters. So, we probably don't have that control. And, with a 48-inch shaft is what them guys do, because they're practicing with them all the time.
Oh, yeah, but they're used to it every day. But you got to think, they're not the most straightest anyway, because you go longer, your arm will offline, which, again, we did see as well. So yeah, save your money.
Save your money. If you enjoyed watching that video, we've got plenty more experimental videos coming. Make sure you check out the series that I'm doing with Sam. We've actually got a series going now, by the way. I don't know if you know about that.
I've seen them, yeah.
We've got a series of videos coming together with Sam at Golf Repairs for You. Make sure you subscribed, and let's get to 25,000. We're not far off, and we're not far off season, are we?
Yeah, it'd be nice to
can't wait for a game of golf. We've been saying, me and Sam been saying we're going to get a game of golf, but it's -3 today, and we've decided to come in swing room instead.
Yeah, we might as well play.
It's going to be a good game, I think. Having seen you at the driver.
Yeah, I think it'll be good. Yeah, not too bad when I've warmed up and I get out there, but I'll probably need a few rounds under the belt before we have a game together, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Guys, I hope you're enjoying the videos. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in a couple of days' time. Bye.